So before this epistle ends in chapter 12, it says, "Yet show I unto you a more excellent way, a more excellent way." And then he says, "Though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels and have not charity, though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels and have not charity, I am become as sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal." Noisy. It's not music without charity. So yeah, he says, even if I give my body to be burned, even if I give my body to be burned, profits me nothing. You could burn your body. People burn their bodies. People want to give their bodies to some political cause. They burn themselves. You could do that with your Christian faith too. You could burn yourself and it profit you nothing if you didn't have charity. And we see Joseph, how what God said about Joseph when he put away Mary privately. But the law says that yeah, you should treat her a different way. Maybe um, kill her publicly, shame her. And yet he decided to put her away privately. And that was honored because it said, oh, he was honorable. He was an honorable man. But he didn't follow the law. He wasn't zealous for the law. Mercy triumphs over judgment. And we see people can go after certain things, but when you have love, when you have charity, that wasn't in the law. And yet Joseph found that path. When you have people that can work together, it requires love because you're going to have things that happen, and then you're going to need to forgive. And Jesus repeats that, emphasizes that. Can you, um, yeah, just like a chariot is made out of wood, and they jostle together, and yet they can stay together. If there's any separation, then the thing's separating, it's breaking apart. But can you remain together? It's easier for materials to remain together. You just put it together with nuts and bolts and hammers and nails, and they stick together. And yet when the nail comes loose, the whole thing comes loose. Yet relationships, they can be stronger than that. They can be stronger than that, depending on if you have charity. So there's a movie I think about. It was a Japanese movie that I saw on an airplane, and I never found the title again, or I couldn't draw it up because it came back to mind once in a while. I could never find it again. But basically, you have these band of thieves that they all disbanded. They all disbanded. So kind of a common theme you're gonna see repeated in other movies. But basically, he gathers them, says, "Hey, we're doing another job. Found this great job, but I need these many people. Do you want to join?" And they're kind of reluctant because I guess maybe the last job it went pretty bad. So they're all kind of sour about it. They're kind of like reluctant. They're attracted by the money. Okay, I'll do it if it's that much, but I don't really like you. So they have this band of people, They're together, and then they hire one extra who from outside, she's skilled, but um, she doesn't have a prior relationship with everyone. But they can do the job. They can do it. So at the end of the movie, it goes that that person hired on from the outside, she betrays everyone. She betrays everyone, and they're supposed to divide up the money, but she tricks everyone. And in the end, she's riding a taxi. She's riding a taxi, um, leaving the scene with a briefcase of money. And the movie's trying to tell the story. She's looking out the window, and the car's going along, and she's hugging the briefcase, and it seems like she won. She's the victor. But you see, she seems kind of sad. Like she looks down. There's just kind of this blank stare. Because she betrayed everyone. She betrayed everyone. Now you're alone. You got the money. Got no relationships. You got it. You won something. And then it shows the other people, all the other characters, and they're sad. They're sad. They're sad because they were tricked, but they're sad together. And through the experience, over the course of the movie, they're collaborating, they're working with each other, and they have to trust each other. That one person who got all the money, she didn't trust anybody, and yet she got all the money. And so basically, to sum it all up, the movie was showing how these characters, they rekindled their relationships. They become friends again. And so no money. They didn't win the money. They couldn't. They did the heist successfully, but it went to this lady. But they got this. They got this. And you see, they're smiling, they're happy, they're satisfied. They let the money go. Because compared to, you know what, I'm really happy that we got to mend our differences and the rifts in our relationships. So it was like worth it to them, though a big sum of money. But they found something else. So that was always interesting, just how it depicted that. You have your portion in this life. In this life, people, just as a secular parable akin to what God shows us of what we go after at the cost of. So you can have that even with religious laws, though they're supposed to lead you to, so the Pharisees can follow these laws, teach these laws, and then miss Jesus. You can strive after so-called righteousness, so-called science, falsely so-called. And it talks about how religion is not bad, but there's false religion. Your religion could be in vain. You could miss the heart of it. Another story that I remember is technology. People, I read a little excerpt, blurb, maybe in a history book, about when air conditioners came out. People used to sit on the porch because it's too hot in the house. They have to sit out on the porch where sometimes there's a breeze, but what happens in the neighborhood when everyone's out on the porch? They say, "Oh, hey, Billy. Hey, Bob. Hi, Mary. hot today, isn't it? Same old conversation every day. Yeah, it's so hot today. It was hot yesterday too. Yeah, I remember. Oh, how you doing, Kenneth? How you doing? Yeah, across the street, everyone's fanning themselves, rocking in their rocking chair, and they see each other. The guy across the street, the guy to your left, family to your right. Oh, how are your kids? Oh, I see they're running around. They look strong and healthy. And then their lives got better. Their lives got better. Air conditioning was invented. So we don't have to be out here in this hot, hot, God-forsaken, hot porch area. We can be cool. We can be comfortable in the house alone, not having to be bothered by the neighbors, to be seen by the neighbors. My private place, my private space, comfortable, lonely. Yeah, they don't know why. They got this air conditioner, they paid X amount of dollars. They're happy. They got a new electrical appliance, General Electric. It's brand name, it's brand new, and it makes them feel brand new, brand good. So nice and cool and refreshing, perfect, temperature adjusted. And yet, what did they lose? They lost the camaraderie, the friendship, the knowing of your neighbors, the love that through discomfort they banded together, they united. Even if it was inadvertently, they didn't consciously choose to be out there. They preferred to be alone. And yet, look, this discomfort forced them out to be together. And they don't value that. They're getting something. They don't value it. They don't see it. They lose it once this technology comes out. And now each family, each person is alone in their houses thinking that their lives got better, when actually they lost something. They don't know the cost of what they lost. Something's happening in their soul. They can't perceive it. Societally, massive, on a mass scale. Everyone's looking for a therapist. There's a shortage of therapists that for mental health is declining. The mental side, the mental part, where the doctor can't check your skin, they can't look at it, they can't tell you they can't read the signals. There's no metrics to check. It's not so easy to find out what's this disease. Mental health, you got to talk it out. So what's going on? So, and even the therapist, they're not going to find it. They're not going to diagnose, oh, this is an issue, this is the problem, this caused it. No, they're going to take that as a given. No, air conditioning, no, we're having therapy in the air conditioning room. That's not it. I wonder what it could be. You could change your diet, you could go for a jog, you could, let's just talk it out. They need to talk it out. And what else is going on in your life these days? Yeah, they're searching the soul because it's a soul problem. And God, He's telling us, teaching us how to live even in the midst of our generation, our time, with all that's going on. It's helping us separate from people physically, money, families. The husband and the wife, they can both get a job. It's not a problem. Just have the children go to daycare. And we're too busy to take care of mom and dad. It's not a problem. Just put them in the retirement home. And if they're sick, not a problem. Just hire a CNA. Just hire a home aid. Just hire people. We got money to live more and more apart, alone, separate. Money makes you powerful. Yeah, you can have your own car. You don't have to ride a bus. You don't have to ride a bus together. You don't have to be together sharing space. You don't have to share anymore. You can have your own. You can be your own identity, your own mind, your own dream. You don't have to share. You don't have to compromise. You don't have to forgive. You don't have to be together. You don't have to find ways. You don't have to make it work. You don't have to become a unit. You don't have to have unity. You can be an individual. You can kill yourself by yourself. Yeah, you can jump off the bridge by yourself. Just come to that. They're not going to do it as a group. You don't see groups. I mean, okay, aside from the exceptions, you don't see groups jumping off of bridges together. You don't see groups shooting themselves with a shotgun. No, how does it happen? We don't know how to love. We don't know how to get along. We don't know how to work with each other. We don't know because we chase convenience and comfort. It's enticing. It's alluring. Yeah, it just there's no reason that argues against it. You look at the product and say, that looks like I could use that. Of course. But you don't know what you lost. You can't perceive it. So, yeah, we have examples of God telling us, yeah, although I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries, I could have gifts, I could have understanding, I can know mysteries, I could be prophetic, I could have knowledge, all knowledge, all knowledge. I could have all knowledge. And though I have all faith, even if I have all faith to move mountains, yeah, even in the face of this great power and ability, and have not charity, I'm nothing. And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and you could even do what's characteristically a charitable act. And though I give my body to be burned, yeah, personally you're ambitious, you're so productive, you're so effective, you do so much, and yet you don't have charity. Oh, you got nothing. You got nothing. You didn't get anything. You won't end up with anything. You feed all the poor. You didn't get anything. You didn't profit. Charity suffers long and is kind. Charity envies not. Charity vaunts not itself. Is not puffed up. And it's almost exactly the opposite of modern society, of social media, of the trend of today's philosophy and all that people are being encouraged to become. Suffer long? No. You got instantaneous buttons and the web page loads quick. You could get in a car and a bullet train. You could get where you need to. Everything quick. Don't wait ever. Don't ever wait. You don't need to develop that ever. Demand faster email delivery and loading times. And yeah, we're sorry you have to wait. We created extra kiosks, self-checkout. You do it yourself. You don't want to wait. Don't have us serve you. Don't have a person smile and ask you how things work. Just check out yourself. You do the work. Save us money. Thank you. You don't want to wait. Get out of here. And is kind. Charity envieth not. Charity vaunteth not itself. Yeah. Who cares about kind? No, I'm right. I tweeted this post. I will publish this. I'm right. Yeah. I don't care if it's not kind. I'm right though. Yeah. Charity envies not. Charity vaunts not itself. Not puffed up. But we're all being encouraged to be the opposite. Yeah, no, look at these people, look at those people, you're not them. Charity wants not itself. You talk about yourself, post yourself, do a selfie. How is that a word? Selfie, self. Just make another form of selfie. Yeah, it's not taking a picture of yourself. That's too long. We don't have patience to say that. No, self-e, just self. Because of how common it's become. That's weird. That's weird. Cameras used to be bulky. You used to like give your camera to people. Say, can you take a picture of me? Yeah, it was this thing with the lens on it and the big body. It'd be weird to like turn it and then take a picture of yourself because you'd have to look through it, see if it's the right frame and everything. But now you can use your front-facing camera and see, do it yourself, DIY. You don't have to ask someone to do it for you. Everything, yourself. It's not puffed up, or puffed up, puff. It's an image. It's got air in it. Yeah, it's bigger than the material is. Just fluff. That's what we used to do when we write our school papers, because that was the standard. It has to be 6 pages long. Write a paper that's 6 pages long. And so we'd find out how to, add air in it. Okay, the font size has to be 12. What if it's 12.1? We can get away with it. And the line spacing has to be 1.5. What if it's 1.6? You could tell the computer, make small adjustments. Okay, oh, I got a third of a page from doing that. Okay, I need 2 more pages or 1 more page. What else can I do? Oh, let me add some words here. Not just but this happened, but and if. There we go. Yeah, just add words. Just fluff it up. Add adjectives. What else can we do? Don't think I don't have more to say. I don't have more to put in. Let me just make it longer. Saying the same thing. Just be more wordy. Oh, there, we got 6 pages. Turn it in. Yeah, it met the criteria. Yeah, people, no extra substance. Just make it seem bigger. Seem what it seems. For image, to be accepted without being the person that would be acceptable. So yeah, kings. We see that with kings. Absalom, we see that. No, Amnon shouldn't do that. Kill him. And Joab, I want to see my dad. Joab, I'm gonna burn your field. You're not paying attention to me. Hey, I'm trying to get your attention, Joab. He's gonna get the kingdom. He's gonna get the kingdom through flattery, not through love. He doesn't love the people. He loves himself, but he can use the people to bring himself up. And then he falls. David loves people. And yet Apostle Paul says, the more I love you, the more I'm hated. And yet he's writing a letter to them. He's crying for the churches daily. I care about you. I'm warning you. There's going to be wolves that come in. They're not going to be like me. You're going to have hirelings that flee, that do a little bit when things are good. And when things are hard, they're going to leave. They can't endure. They can't stand in the gap for you. They can't shield you from the lions that come. They can't. They don't want to take some hits for you. They don't want. So Absalom, he gets it. But he's got no friends. He's got no friends. Hushai is not for him. Ahithophel, he's going to be first to kill himself. He's got people in the country. A wench is going to go and tell. And it doesn't last. It doesn't last. Yeah, people who do things for themselves, they kill Saul. I got the crown for you. And yet that wasn't the way. David kills the guy. And people get the crown of Ishbosheth and bring it to David. And David references, yeah, you know, I did this to the last people who did this. David is not killing Saul. He's not. He talks to Saul. He entreats Saul. He says, why are you doing this? He could kill him instead. No talk. No conversation. No, but he wants to get his attention. No, don't take his life. Take his water bottle. It's all. Why? Yeah. Samuel's crying for Saul. Samuel. He has to be told by God, stop. And you see with Joab, when they're fighting in the war with Abishai, he can tell him, yeah, if they're too strong for me, come and help me out. If they're too strong for you, I'll come help you out. They're united. Not trying to make a name for themselves. Asahel does, and he dies. Abner's conscious of, no, but Joab, what am I going to say? How am I going to face him? I talked to him. We're going to talk. I don't want to kill you. He can. He's trying not to. It's war, and he's trying not to kill his enemy because there's other purposes. There's relationships. There's kingdom. That isn't just about, kill every enemy. No, who can, you guys can be hewers of wood. You guys can serve. You guys can pay tribute. Right? We don't have to kill everyone around here unless God says they were supposed to in the beginning. But yeah, Solomon, he makes alliances, and he was supposed to find the balance of that. But he gave himself over to women. He gave his strength to women. And so he falls away. But he comes back saying, okay, you gotta fear God. So you fear God, you keep his commandments. He says 7 times 70 to Peter as they're walking with him. Yeah, how often should I forgive? Because we're talking about who's going to be the first, who's going to sit at his right hand, who's better than each other. Maybe they were offending each other. Yeah, how often should I forgive my brother? 70 times 7. Yeah, he died for us while we were yet in our sins. He's doing that, and then tells us, follow me. This is what I'm doing. I should kill you all. You guys all deserve death. What am I doing? What am I doing? So you got the law. And the law says kill them. Kill them. So how do you apply this? Mercy. It says you need my spirit. I'm going to send you my comforter. I'm going to be in you. I'm going to continue the work so that you know. So that you know. Because we have the perversion of that in the churches. People saying, oh yeah, no, so there's love, guys. It's no law. It's no fear of God. Just accept. And yeah, let's go on a van. Let's go on a charity trip. Let's pass out food to the poor. And that's good. But they forgot something. They don't have the foundation. You're not really doing it for Jesus. You love the attention of men. You're doing it, leaving God. So he wants us to pursue God, pursue him, obey him, fear him, and yet not at the expense of your neighbor. People pursue riches at the expense of all the people. You can serve yourself, but do you know how to go together? Charity suffers long and is kind. Charity envies not. Charity vaunts not itself, is not puffed up, doth not behave itself unseemly, seeketh not her own, is not easily provoked, thinks no evil, rejoices not in iniquity, but rejoices in the truth, bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. And that's not for yourself, right? That's going to be in the context of others. So we see that there's not a fulfilling of this. People feed the poor. They don't rejoice in the truth. They rejoice in iniquity. So God says that's not charity. Bear all things, believe all things, hopes all things. So that's going to affect your perspective. Whether you have charity or not is going to affect whether you hope or not, whether you believe or not. No, it's not possible. No, it's not going to happen. Yeah, endures all things. As things develop and grow into something, right now it's not. Right now it's hard. But as you bear it, you can see the fruits of things. Even farmers, that they have to deal with things. There's diseases on the crops. They have to treat them. There's not every year yields a good fruit, not a good abundance. And they have to investigate what's going on. Does it need a different kind of soil? Does it need pruning, trimming? They're caring for all the trees that they have and responding to, that's those people who have the green thumb. They can read, oh, the leaves, oh, if it has these kind of spots, if it wrinkles like this, if it withers like this, it needs, and they know how to respond to it, to give it what it needs. Charity never fails. But whether there be prophecies, they shall fail. Whether there be tongues, they shall cease. Whether there be knowledge, it shall vanish away. Charity never fails. It never fails. So we see people work, people doing work, and they can do it alone. They can do it alone. They can not be mindful of the corporate work. Wait, this person's next to you. Wait, yeah, this person might be this way or that way. And what does Jesus do? What does Jesus do? He shows us, oh, look, Judas, he betrayed them. For what? For money. For money. He's going after that. He's going after that. And then he regrets it. He hangs himself. Absalom is hanged. Ahithophel hangs himself. And Adonijah, he lifts himself up. But he fails. And David is supporting all these men. Even though they're giving him bad suggestions or stressing him, he is holding up the people around him, the kingdom. Even though they're choosing Sheba, they're choosing Absalom, yet he comes back and he's working with them, he's patient with them, he's still their king. Yeah, again, Apostle Paul, he's doing that too. Now, I'm still your father, going around the churches. There's other things that they might be tempted to pursue. You can pursue this, that. He talks about how he could die. He wants to. Not because he's sad, but because he'd be with Jesus. He could go right now. He says, no, but for you, I'll stay. Because it's better for you. Not better for me. I can go. But I'll stay in this body of death. I'll stay longer in this body of death. It's like I am you, you are me. He's talking about other people and groups of people and his longing for them. So he's teaching both. Yeah, you yourself, bear your own burdens. Yeah, you're going to bear everyone's burdens. What's the purpose for being strong? Become strong so that you could bear others' burdens. Be converted so that you can convert others. So yeah, there's that connected purpose, that transition. It doesn't just continue to. You might put a lot of focus on yourself because that's where it starts. Yeah, I need to get things right. I need to be changed. I need to think differently. I need to, and that you could kind of get lost in that momentum. Okay, good. Now start branching out. Now you're strong enough to. So you see that in the job too. They train you. They say, know this, study this, get this right, learn this, learn how to do this. And then people start drawing on you after you've learned enough. Then they say, oh, how do you do this? Oh, now you know. So you can help out that guy and that guy. Now you're not the new guy anymore. Oh, they're new. They're going to ask you, how do you do this? Oh, and you have something to give. Or you could be that guy that says, don't bother me. Don't bother me. And what happens? Because that new guy that asks for help, he doesn't stay new. Now they're above you. Yeah. They might be more connected. They might value, they might understand, relationships. Because when he started helping other people out, yeah, he created these bonds, and yeah, riches is not just money. He has access to everything that guy has access to, and that guy, because yeah, you might have focused on, no, I need to do my tasks. No, I'm busy. I'm too busy trying to perfect that. And yeah, you got high marks. And yet that other guy who gives his time, say, oh no, I'll help you out. Oh yeah, what do you need? Oh, and creates these alliances in the company. Then yeah, it takes nomination. Someone has to nominate you. There's got to be recommendations. Yeah, so people complained in high school when they had positions, valedictorian or school council, mayor, whatever, all the positions. And they said, it's just a popularity contest. To some degree, that's true. Like, they should actually have more skill than just being popular. But at the same time, the other side is, yeah, how did you get popular? How are you popular? Why are you popular? Why do people know you? Why do those people know you and them? And yeah, how do they all have a reference of you, opinion of you? They've seen you, they see you, you've gone around, you've talked to them, and even if it's small, yeah, no, but I did see him, he did do that, he was there. They're going around. So yeah, Absalom did, he did get people to support him by doing what he did. Even though he did it in a false way, there's a right way. There's a right way of doing that. You can take the kingdom. You took the kingdom through faking charity, but it was charity. Yeah. If I was a real person that did this, then look, it's done. It's done like this. So you have to be like that and real. But it's slower. And so David did do that. It's just he didn't take the shortcuts. And when he becomes king, he's giving bread and drink to everyone, gifts and spoils to everyone. He's putting in the labor, the effort, not just giving off an image. And so he ends up being a different man with a different end, with a different story. And God is inviting us to that. So look, there's this path and this promise and this salvation. It's nice. It comes with work. It comes with putting in. It comes with the death of yourself. It comes with bearing all things, believing all things, hoping all things, suffering long, waiting, being kind, being charitable, forgiving, as you do 100 responsibilities, right? Because that could make you forget it. Oh, no, remember, no. Even in the Revelations, it says, repent to your first love. Oh, you forgot that. Yeah, because you can't leave the other undone, though. It can make you forget, getting busy, keeping up, watching, making sure they're not false apostles. And yeah, got much work to do. Yeah, dying for their faith and making sure everyone's fed, making sure the walls are not crumbling. Oh, don't forget love either. Yeah. And God did it. He said, I did it. I didn't complain. I didn't fail. No excuses. No excuses. He did it all and died for us, and continues the work that you see being done by Christians. That's God's work. That's God doing all that. So So we yield to God so that He can continue to do that through us, in us. As we yield ourselves to all His ways, all His standards, all His word, all His expectation. Yeah. So we come with a mind, a willing mind to work. Because God has much for us to do in our heart, in our mind, in our day, in people. And you answer that call in every area, every angle, every hour, in every place. And we strive to find that out. Just like when you're cleaning and someone says, oh, you missed a spot. You go back. And then I say, oh, you missed a spot. Because you, as things get cleaner, you're going to notice it's still dirty there. It's a little bit dirty here. I didn't notice that before you cleaned. And so that's what we're doing. Getting cleaner, holier and holier. More excellent way. There is a more excellent way too. Yeah, don't miss that spot.